Tournament. Let's go to Indianapolis, Indiana. They love their basketball there in the Hoosier State, and they'll see 4 matchups in the first round. Let's start with this Midwest region matchup, 7-10, Michigan, Oklahoma State. Who you got winning, Tim?
Yeah, I think Michigan, this is going to be a letdown game for them. They played so well in D.C. after that near-death experience where they're playing, skidded off the runway. I think Oklahoma State has transformed as a team. New coach there, new style play. Took a little bit of time to learn, but I think Michigan is right for the taking. I like Oklahoma State.
Louisville and Jacksonville State will match up in a 2-15 draw. Who do you have moving on?
I really want to root for Jacksonville State here, only because I saw their head coach, Ray Harper, in his underwear. But he gave me a ton of time, and he is a great dude. But I think Louisville's a little too athletic. They shoot it a little bit too well, and I think they're going to get overcome in the second half.
So who do you have advancing to the Sweet 16 in the Midwest region? It appears we have a second-round matchup between 10th-ranked Oklahoma State, or the 10 seed, I should say, and number 2 Louisville.
I like the Cowboys.
Ooh.
Forget Mike Gundy and that mullet. We're going to talk about Brad Underwood, who's actually Kerry Underwood's uncle, which is unbelievable. I just found that out. Don't believe that. That's actually not true. But this Cowboy team could pressure the basketball. They could score, and their confidence level is through the roof. I love a team that seems to be peaking going into March. And as for Louisville, they go through games where they don't score for multiple possessions. That could be their undoing. I think the Cowboys, guns up there?
Guns up. Cowpokes.
That's not right, is it? The guns up?
Is that maybe Texas Tech?
Oh, Cowboys have guns, don't they?
Doesn't matter. South region will also host some first and second round action in Indy. Number 7 Dayton and number 10 Wichita State. Who do you have advancing to the second round?
Yeah, the more you bet, the more you win on Wichita State. Shockers! Dayton's playing bad basketball. I don't know what it is. They won their first ever outright A-10 championship, and then they go lose to George Washington, look horrible in the Atlantic 10 Conference Tournament. The Shockers there, that is my absolute lead pipe lock of the first round.
We have a bluegrass battle in the Hoosier State. South region first round action between Kentucky and Northern Kentucky. All Wildcats all the time?
All Wildcats all the time. For Northern Kentucky, you know what they want? They actually want the game jerseys Kentucky's going to wear in this game. De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk. Enjoy them in that blue, BBN, because that's the last time you will see them is during this tournament stretch. Those guys are one-and-done guys.
So we'll see a 10-2 matchup in round 2 for the South region, just like we discussed in the Midwest. Do you, like in the Midwest, have the 2 moving on?
I do, just because of the backcourt of Monk and Fox, like I talked about. I think Fox is so long, so wiry, such a great defender, and then Monk can go out there and literally lay 40 on you. I think Calipari's team's going to be peaking, and they flip the switch as they head into well, it's their last season. I know they're freshmen. It's weird to say, but I think Kentucky moved on.
I misspoke. You had Oklahoma State advancing to the Sweet 16 past Louisville, but you have Kentucky beating Wichita State in the South region. Indianapolis, Indiana, they love their hoops there, and no one knows that more than someone who's seen every spot on the globe, Captain Obvious of Hotels.com.
Yes, there's nothing like a live sporting event to wake up Naptown.
Captain Obvious, they host the Indianapolis 500 there. What's the fastest you've ever driven a car?
I've never driven a car. I'm a go-kart man.
Captain Obvious, when is it appropriate to call someone a Hoosier?
It depends on how you feel about them.
Captain Obvious, do you think Bob Knight wore a onesie when he slept?
Not sure. Isn't he in jail?
Instant savings now, free nights later, Hotels.com.